Hello once again, gamers. Welcome to Cruisnick's Purgatory. I'm your host, Cruisnick X, alongside me, Arya Stormborn.
Hey, y'all.
We are well into patch 4.56, the final part of A Requiem for Heroes and the Hildebrand storyline. When we last left off, we had finally rescued Shigure from certain death at the hands of seppuku. Or should I say harakiri? I don't know. Japanese ritual suicide. It's all pretty vague. What? Okay, yeah, so. However, in an effort to investigate Master Akebono, apparently the Sekiseigumi wants no part in it. In fact, they were pretty quick to wash their hands of the whole ordeal. Money is exchanging hands here, and we're going to get to the bottom of it. So let's get to the bottom of it with the level 70 quest, Don't Do the Dewprism. Let's get right down to it. What ho, Shigure? Over here! I liked his old hairstyle better. My friends, I cannot thank you enough. Had you not arrived when you had, I would not be standing before you now. You will forgive me for dispensing with further expressions of gratitude, for I have just returned from the jail, where I spoke with the wolf burglar, who shared with me some rather troubling information. Do not keep us in suspense, my good man. What is it? He stormed into the jail and began berating the turnkey, demanding that they return the stolen contents of his safe. You may recall that we spoke with Master Akebono concerning this theft shortly after we first met. He was rather secretive regarding said contents at that time, but the wolf burglar said it was an unmarked satchel filled with a white powder. Given Master Akebono's reputation as a purveyor of medicines, our chivalrous thief resolved to steal it for the benefit of the poor and needy, as is his wont. However, since there was nothing to identify what manner of medicine it was, the wolf burglar decided to hold onto it for safekeeping. Plainly, however, it was no ordinary medicine, for why else would Master Akebono clamor for it so? My keen inspector senses tingling. Where is this satchel now? In the possession of the men and women of the waterways. They will not admit this, however, unless we give them the proper password. As above, so below. Understood. Let us hasten to their den of iniquity. Alright, we'll just jump the fence.
Okay, that phrasing's in the wiki, it's in the pagan creed.
What?
As above, so below.
Oh. What about it?
It's used in a lot of pagan ritualistic writing.
Someone's a pagan then.
Maybe.
What about the Dewprism? Anything in pagan rituals?
I have never heard of a Dewprism in all my years of practicing, so...
Fair enough. Knew you'd lot to turn up again sooner or later. Didn't expect you to be bringing along another unfamiliar face, though. No matter, I like the cut of his jib. So, what are you after this time? A certain satchel containing a certain white powder, which once belonged to a certain merchant. The wolf burglar told me you have it. If he did, then he'd have told you the magic words too. Ah, yes, of course. They are... soar high above and never go low. What an idiot. What? Kami, take me, no. This is no time for fun and games, Inspector. Oh my god. Do you see these choices? Okay, so we have as above, so below. We got get low, get low, get low, get low, get low, get low.
Oh my god.
To the window, to the wall, to the sweat drop down my balls. All these bitches crawl.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I had to. I'm never going to be able to.
I'm more disturbed by the seemingly naked man.
Just
in front of you.
Oh yeah. Please, that's nothing new in Lamia server. And then, of course, I will go whether the wild rose blooms is a reference to a Realm Reborn, so...
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Oh no, it gets worse. He's wearing a cheetah thong.
Again, that's nothing new. You should see you should see Hodor Potter. He wears a freaking Moogle head. Anyway, as above, so below. Aye, that's it. Nothing personal, but we've got to be careful. Damned if I know what it is, but my gut tells me it's nothing no honest man would keep in a locked safe. That said, a suspicious powder is far from incontrovertible proof of criminal misdeeds. We must first determine what it is. Any ideas how we might do so? Seek the assistance of a Harnish alchemist, or someone versed in their alchemical traditions. Perhaps someone at the Thavnarian consulate. Brilliant minds think alike, for I too reached that conclusion but a moment ago. To the Thavnarian consulate, my friends! Here, you can't simply go and bang on the gates of a foreign consulate and expect to... Oh, never mind. Now see, now I'm gonna have Get Low stuck in my head all fucking day. You know what?
It could be worse.
Actually, I have a very special version of Get Low stuck in my head now.
Oh god.
I just happened to find it in my backups folder the other day.
Of course you did.
In fact, it's in... Here it is. Let's play it while we frickin' teleport to the Thavnarian consulate.
Does that mean we're gonna get copyright infringement?
Maybe. I don't know. How many mixes you know do the Zelda shop theme with Get Low?
None.
Fuck it is catchy.
Whatever makes you happy, honey.
Exactly. Whatever makes me happy, so everyone else can suck it.
Hey.
Okay, only you can suck it. You love me, I'm cute.
That's my line.
Anyway, let's speak with Mulnith. Who the fuck names these people?
The writers.
Well, then I blame the writers. It is all rather sudden, I realize, but to reiterate, it is of the utmost importance that we speak with your superiors. To reiterate, have you lot an appointment or not? Not as such, no. Then my hands, they are tied. There are procedures, samurai, and much paperwork. No exceptions can be made. Under normal circumstances, I would agree, but it is a matter of public safety and welfare. Certainly an exception can be made. What ho, young Mandeville man? Godbert fucking Manderville. Father! What brings you to the far side of the world? A complex series of events too exhausting to detail. Of greater importance is what brings us to the consulate. You see, we must needs enlist the assistance of a Honish alchemist, or one with an encyclopedic knowledge of Honish reagents. How fortunate then that we should we should chance to meet. I am a representative of the Sajatra concern of Razat Han, should you know not the name. We trade in all manner of alchemical goods. If your quandary requires the expertise of one versed in such wares, pray permit me to assist you. Indeed, to aid the son of Lord Godbert Mandeville and his comrades would be an honor most great. That is most generous of you. Far be it from us to refuse. Perhaps a change of venue is in order. I say, let us not impose upon these hard-working keepers of the peace any longer. This powder, it is most fascinating. An ingredient of Honish origin, this is true, but not one intended for medicinal purposes. Dangerous purposes, rather. And for this reason, its sale is forbidden. In the hands of a master alchemist, it could be used to create Dewprism. I'm sorry. Dewprism? A most powerful drug. A mere thimbleful is enough to befuddle the senses and render even the most strong-willed subject susceptible to any and all commands. You may be assured that this is not an exaggeration. Resistance is, most regrettably, quite futile. Undetectable it is, save for the occasional glimmer in the eyes. A changing of the color, fleeting and impossible. By the Kami, I've seen such a glimmer before. Oh? Are you quite sure it was not a trick of the light? I saw it too. Master Kumode is being manipulated. Well deduced, my faithful assistant and undying fan. I was just about to voice the same conclusion. Well, if what you say is true, then a most terrible crime has been committed. Evidence must be gathered, and those responsible must be punished. It all makes sense now. Why else would the chief coin counter of the Sekiseigumi press so strongly to end an investigation into a modest merchant? Because he drugged him during their meeting. At last, we have motive, means, and opportunity. Come, let us put an end to this once and for all. How wonderful it is to see Hildy's infectious enthusiasm inspire others to rise to the occasion once more. Well then, do not let me detain you. Alright, where are we going? The Sekiseigumi barracks? Nope, we're going back to the... We're going back to the Rakuza district. Alright. Akebono! We call on you to come forth and answer for your dastardly deeds! Doesn't seem like anybody's home, does it? Wherever could he possibly be? Huh? But that's impossible! Ha! Thought you'd seen the last of me, did you? As if I'd consent myself to sitting in a jail I could escape on a whim while you lot bungle your chance to bring my nemesis to justice. And by escaping on someone else's watch, no one can pin the blame on you this time, eh? Wouldn't want a repeat of before. Don't tell me this was your plan all along! To secure my freedom so we could expose Akebono's crimes together. And reclaim the Soborosuke hero into the bargain, aye. This is no small undertaking, and I knew I'd need all the help I can get. Now that we're all on the same page, let us be on our way. The bastard's bound for the Isle of Beko, off to meet with a silent partner, I'm told. Capital! If we hurry, perhaps we can beat Akebono to the punch! He may be an idiot, but he's got the right idea. There's no time to waste. Very well. If that is the way the winds are blowing, let no one say I don't also blow. Jesus, Shigure, anyone told you a phrasing? Oh, tell me I'm wrong!
Oh no, I'm totally thinking the same thing. But again, writers.
Writers. Alright, off to the Ruby Sea.
Is there an emerald in a sapphire sea?
Nope. Alright, let's mount up. Shut up. You know what? Let's take the... Let's take the mana cutter this time around. There we are. This is the place. I am sure of it. All we have to do is wait.
Again, nearly naked guy.
What the fuck? Father! By the kami. Could it be that the inspector's father is in league with Akebono? Don't be daft. Look closer. As always, your discretion on these matters is greatly appreciated. As is yours, Master Akebono. But to the matter at hand, the Dewprism. It has served you well. Met your expectations, I trust. Exceeded them, I should say. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined that a drug could be so powerful, so effective. Tasteless, odorless, colorless. The chief coin counter had no idea his drink had been compromised. He has already proven to be a most useful tool in manipulating the Sekiseigumi. More than worth the regular upkeep to keep him in my thrall. Now that the Soborosuke hero is back where it belongs, I can set my sights on much bigger prizes. The Bugyosho parts. Magistrate Akebono. Ha! Why not? All Kugane is mine for the taking. You are more right than you know, Master Akebono, for I come bearing a gift, courtesy of Mandeville and Mandeville, a most illustrious Eorzean consortium, of which you have doubtless heard. Their resources are considerable, and their influence extends far beyond the borders of Aldenard. But all their wealth pales in comparison to what I present to you now. As we discussed, Lord Godbert, you will serve Master Akebono faithfully and without question, will you not? But of course. Kami forfend! He's under the influence of Dewprism! Wait, you fool! Now's not the time! Father! 'Tis I, your beloved son Hildebrand! Hearken to me! These men are villains! You are being deceived! The inspector arrives, as I knew he would. Doubtless your friends are cowering in hiding. Just as well. In one fell swoop, we shall bring an end to this farce. I call upon Eorzea's most fearsome of goldsmiths. I call upon the hammer. Go forth and lay waste to these interlopers. Part of me says this isn't going to end well. At least not for Hildebrand.
Well, it explains a lot. I mean, who would go around wearing those shorts without being coerced?
Oh dear! That's just unfair! Magnificent! Finish them all! Finish everyone!
Yeah, you did say everyone.
It falls to you, Hildebrand Helador Maximilian Mandeville. This isn't going to end well. At all. Forgive me, father, but you know not what you do! You're Amanda Mandeville!
He's gonna pile driver his own father?
You haven't seen proof. There are several times where there's been pile drip. See? Pile drivers, freaking German suplexes. Freaking backbreakers.
Who needs WWE?
What?
I said, who needs WWE when you've got this?
Who needs WWE when you've got the Mandervilles? Mandeville man! Aboard, father, aboard! Spare me your reverse man! Summer strike! I don't even know what he said. Yeah, the reverse Mandeville meteor strike. Whew. And I am spent. What happened here? Whoa. This is all very embarrassing. Very embarrassing indeed. 1,000 pardons to you and all for my rather excessive display of martial prowess. Oh, and it should go without saying, but Mandeville and Mandeville will be severing all ties with the Sazatra concern. Rejoice, my friend, for we have reclaimed the Soboro Sukahiro once more. How fortunate that the dastardly Akebono would be so loath to set it aside that he would rather bring it with him to a secret rendezvous. A final favor, if you'll indulge me. Lay it at my father's grave. Right then. I suppose you'll be wanting to get me back to the jail. Regardless of reasons, a crime is a crime. And mine are many. And an upstanding Sekiseigumi like yourself must adhere to a code, no? Indeed I must. Which is why it will be with much regret. Let me try that again. Indeed I must. Which is why it will be with much regret that I inform my superiors that I have seen neither hide nor hair of the notorious wolf burglar. Huh? You sure about this? Not if you ask me again. Go to your father. Shigure has the right of it. You should be the one to bring your father's spirit the comfort and closure it deserves. You're mad. Each and every one of you. Even the samurai. And I love you all the more for it. Thank you. To hold fast to a righteous creed, yet recognize when too rigid an adherence would result in greater injustice. Truly, I am privileged to have witnessed this display of nuanced nobility. Would that, like the burglar, I might find a measure of peace in mourning mine own dearly departed. Oh, Enkidu, if only you knew how sorry I am. Oh, what the ever-loving fuck! Enkidu! But how? Then what was it that I ate that fateful day? Fools! You think this is the end? I think not! What the fuck? Huzzah! You belong to me now, Ronin! Now, spirit me away from this place! Far, far, far away! Far, far, far away? Rig, no! Cease your egress! Beyond the rift that lies between, to wondrous worlds yet unseen. Wait, no! How dare... Mommy! And wait! No! How dare you twist words carelessly spoken in the heat of the moment! Mommy! This is going to get worse before it gets better!
Wait for me, Inspector!
Oh, there he goes, my beloved son. Not content to fly off into the skies before, this time he elects to take his leave by vanishing into the earth. Brief though our time was together, I cannot deny how much he has grown, both as an inspector extraordinaire and a Mandeville man besides. I say a father could not be more proud. All right. Let's talk with Shigure. And off goes Lord Godbert, along with Akebono. I should thank him for that. Nothing left for us but to follow them back to Kugane, I suppose. Are you ready? Good. Then let us be off. And where is he? Stationed just outside Matsuba Square, so we'll head to the Rakuza district, as always. Here we are. I cannot even begin to imagine where I would be had. I cannot even begin to imagine where I would be had I never crossed paths with you and your comrades. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for everything. The Sekiseigumi have concluded that even before the chief coin counter fell under Akebono's thrall, he willingly and enthusiastically conspired with the merchant to illicit ends, and so he will be held to account. As for Akebono and his now defunct enterprise, the Thavnarian consulate has agreed to intercede on behalf of its countrymen to broker a more equitable arrangement between Honish suppliers and Hingan merchants. All agree that another monopoly would serve no one's interest. Regardless of their motivations, if their actions put more medicine in the hands of the sick and needy, then I think it's safe to call it a change for the better, don't you? The best part, if you ask me? In light of Akebono's crimes, all debts owed to him by those forced to pay his exorbitant prices ought to be wiped clean. There was a time when I might not have thought as much. Good and evil, the innocent and the criminal, it all seemed so simple in the abstract. But out here, in the real world, life is anything but. You and the inspector helped me to understand how naive I was. You taught me to look beyond appearance and hearsay, and not be too quick to judge a man for his misdeeds. If I am worthy of the Sekiseigumi, it is because of you and him. Ah, speaking of which, what exactly did become of Inspector Hildebrand? Do you think we ought to do something? Conduct a search or... Nope, we'll see him in the next expansion. Oh, so this is a regular occurrence, is it? Fair enough. If you are certain that he will turn up eventually, none the worse for wear, then I shall take it your word for it and strike all worry from my mind. Should that fateful day ever come that you and he are reunited once more, I but ask that you give him my best regards. I would say the same for the wolf burglar. I wonder what he is doing now. Paying his respects to his father, most likely. What becomes of a man after death, I do not know. But I should like to believe that his father rests more easily this day. Shigure! This is no time to dawdle! Your duties are far from finished! Yes, forgive me! Right away! I must take my leave. But whenever you are passing through Kugane, I pray you do not hesitate to call on me here at the barracks. And with that, we say farewell to Shigure. You have learned the emote Manderville Mambo.
Oh god, another dance?
Yep.
Oh no. Go ahead.
Hold
Do
up.
it. You know you want to.
What the fuck was that? Did we see like a shining star or something, or... What the... Oh, the wolf burglar's on top of the Shiokaze hostelry. Here we go. This is the only time you will ever see my character doing this fucking dance.
He's done that now.
Hildebrand will return in the next expansion. Thank God. And with that, we've unlocked the achievement, Good Night, Sweet Hildy. Hey, we've got an Aura who's actually doing it, so I don't need to.
It was you.
No, I mean we got a different Aura doing it.
Oh. Actually, I think I like that one better than the other one.
What, the Manderville man?
Yeah.
I will say it looks a little bit more classy, but I'm not fucking doing it. Ever again. That cutscene was the absolute last time you will ever see me do... That is the one and only time you will ever see me do that fucking dance.
Come on.
Not in stream, not in... I'm not doing it, no. Even if I wanted to moonwalk for like 5 seconds, no. Shut up. We got more important things. Shut up, we've got more important things to worry about. Like...
You know you want to.
Like 9 o'clock stream. Anyways.
You know you want to do it.
Shut up. Anyways, with that being said, we have finished the Hildebrand storyline for Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. To imagine this is the last we see of side story in Kugane. Well, this is the last we see of Kugane in main side story content. We've still got a lot to do in terms of, you know, other side stories like job quest lines and all that. But, with that being said, it's time to bid a fond good night to the Hildebrand storyline this adventure. With that being said, that's going to be it for this episode of Kruznix Purgatory. For those of you watching on Twitch, be sure to tune in tonight at 9 p.m. for the end of the Stormblood storyline. But until then, that's it for this episode of Kruznix Purgatory. Special thank you to Arya Stormborn for joining us.
You're welcome, dear.
And thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button below, be sure to turn on notifications, and be sure to subscribe to me so that I can gain money for a new computer. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here. Click here to watch more by me, click here to watch the next episode, and click here to watch the previous one. Until next time, Kruznix signing out.